June 1800. Napoleon has just marched his army over the frozen Alps into Italy and behind the Austrian army, which was led by Field Marshal Melas and stationed in the Star Fort city of Alessandria. Napoleon had been led to believe by his spies and scouts that the Austrians had a smaller and inferior army and planned to retreat and escape the French. In preparation for this, Napoleon had spread his army out over an 8-mile stretch to stop any enemy retreat, leaving his main force just 22,000 men strong. However, unbeknown to Napoleon, Melas had no intention to retreat and had reinforced his position with 30,000 veteran troops with plenty of ammo, guns and supplies to last the battle. On the morning of June 13th, 2 French divisions lead an assault in torrential rain, pushing the Austrians back to a heavily defended bridge just outside the city. However, the French are unable to loosen the Austrian foothold on the bridge, and with night approaching, they're forced to halt the advance. Dawn, June 14th, Melas launches a 2-pronged assault on the French, who, caught off guard, are forced to retreat to a farmstead on one side of a stream that separated the whole battlefield. This stream would be where both sides do the majority of their fighting, and after a full day of failed charges and heavy losses, the Austrians retreat. Dawn, June 15th. The Austrians charge again, pushing the French past the stream and back to Spinetta. At 11 a.m., Napoleon is finally told of the dire situation on the front and rushes to join them, sending orders to all his generals saying, "I had thought to attack my enemy. They have attacked me. Come, in the name of God, if you still can." Napoleon, now in the fight, sees that the right is at risk of being outflanked and sends 900 of his elite consuls' guard to hold them off, which they manage for a number of hours before finally being routed. The French are now in a steady retreat, leaving only 6,000 men on the front to cover them, and Melas, having been injured, being confident in his victory, hands command over to his chief of staff, General Zach. However, General Louis Desailly, who had been sent with his force of 5,000 hours to block the Austrian retreat, had heard the gunfire and halted to await further orders. At 12 p.m., Napoleon's orders reach him, and he rushes his troops to rejoin Napoleon's main force, giving a much-needed moral boost to the tired troops as he prepares one final offensive. With the fresh troops and all 16 available cannons, Napoleon's force launch a counterattack on the now spread-out and disorganized Austrian troops, causing havoc and chaos. In the fray, an Austrian ammo wagon is hit, causing a massive explosion that takes the Austrian morale with it. By the end of the day, all the Austrian troops were either dead, captured, or retreated, and within days, Field Marshal Melas had signed a comprehensive armistice.